Yeah.
Sir, I am also belonging to pillar 2, but I am looking after energy area. But before we come to the energy
Energy,
area,
you are silent. Energy, first you have to address it.
no, I think that has not been addressed, but in my synopsis which I have sent to you, I have written about that. Discussing about this water issue, we are discussing on a pillar that Sardar Sarovar project area, which has been able to rejuvenate number of rivers in Gujarat, including Sabarmati and Ahmedabad. So one of the area that we discussed about in our pillar was that can this be model be implemented in various different states where one single river which is flowing 300 kilometers from Ahmedabad is feeding water to Ahmedabad and beyond Ahmedabad as well. So one of this area was that it has been a very successful model. So can it be replicated anywhere in the India? The second thing which the project which has not been come up in Gujarat and a lot of work is being done is Kalpsar project. I mean you may be aware of the Kalpsar project also. So I have brief idea about that project also. So we have discussed about this thing and perhaps if possible we want to explore that whether this kind of projects of using one river to rejuvenate other rivers in other areas of the state is it really feasible or not?
What it means, that is connectivity.
Correct. Water connectivity. It's connectivity of rivers.
So there I have an idea. The idea is, I went to Goa. Goa, what they have done, all the water bodies, not only lakes and rivers, including the small water body they have connected. So the first and foremost, before connecting the rivers, every state, I am pushing every state, that they must connect their water bodies and resources. So that suppose a flood comes and they should know all their water bodies are connected, they can divert the flood.
So I would like to share here one thing, sir. In Ahmedabad itself, few lakes have been interconnected.
Very good.
Vastrapur Lake to this lake, Chandola Lake to Kakaria Lake.
Yeah.
All these lakes have been interconnected in Ahmedabad itself.
During Chola Empire, sir, we have the whole system along the river so that the overflow of one tank would go to the next.
That's the best thing to be done.
So that's
Every state should do that.
That was done in Tamil Nadu and I think it's not
No, I have seen. Another thing I have seen in Punjab. Punjab, I want to share with you. A place called Kali Bay. I don't know how many of you heard of Kali Bay. This is where the Guru Nanak Ji has got a legend. That Kali Bay river, but 160 kilometers. It is completely, polluted, and because of industrial waste. Mr. Swanar, would you like to add?
Yeah, that it was a completely weed choke area. The 160 kilometers, it was there was no water, but entirely weed choked. 1999, the group headed by Baba Balbir Singh Sitewal.
He is a priest in Gurdwara.
Gurdwara.
A priest in Gurdwara, he told his worshippers, best worship comes if you make this river clean. So he took all the fellows there. And 160 kilometers rivers clean I inaugurated. After seeing that, I am telling all the religious leaders, your God will be happy with you. You guys clean the water bodies in your worship. Now friends, any more to this second? Yes?
How do we address the problem of excessive use of water?
Water should be open the tap. It flows only particular. Just like in the aircraft. They have to do that system. Otherwise, you waste. That idea has not come. That idea has not come. We should promote that. I note that. Okay, sir? So now, yes.
So yesterday Professor Gupta was telling about the Tata township nearby, which uses seawater for flushing and other purposes. And since India has such a large coastal boundary, if such an initiative can be implemented on a large scale, it can save a lot of water saving.
Actually, that I have seen in UAE, seawater, the whole, UAE is a desert. But they have the desert, they have transformed into beautiful country. Only because the desalination water. But for them, oil and gas, no problem. It's tremendous are there.
So he's referring to an example where in Flushing, they are using untreated saline water.
Yes.
Where the cost of replacement of pipe is much lesser than treating the water.
Yes.
So for the purposes for which you don't need treated
Yeah,
water,
I agree with
you
you.
just use saline water.
Saline water, but the corrosion is there.
Then the cost of that replacement is lesser than sir.
It's there. But what is important today, apart from using that, we have to go in a big way, cost-effective desalination. That's going on now. The country development, for example, Chennai, they are putting 3 plants. Lakshadweep, 1 plant is already. So in future, since all the 3 sides we have got sea, that's one big source to desalination. So only thing is it should be cost-effective. There's a technology and the management has come in a big way. Friends, with these results and energy and water, I would like to say discussion results. A good message comes out that stakeholders should become a part of creation, management of scarce resources like energy and water. Isn't it? That's what just now said, how badly water is used. Both energy and water requires out-of-box solution, technology for supply side and demand side management. These will go into details. Third is final solution toward 2030. What is needed is energy independence. Now, a new point I am going to convey to you. Energy security to energy independence. The energy security, you are making fossil fuel, oil, gas, coal. When you use the oil, gas, coal, when you drive the car in Ahmedabad, Delhi, or New York, or Washington, or London, or Tokyo, anywhere, we generate 30 billion tons of carbon dioxide. That goes to 10 to 15 degrees above ozone layer trouble. Ozone layer trouble means the ultraviolet radiation which comes to us, we are in trouble. So, all the more important for 2 reasons. Because the nation's economy is distorted by fossil fuel. A drum cost, oil drum cost, $125. Now they say 100. In fact, I expect it to shoot up $200 also. You know, when it becomes $125 all over economy, number of aircraft flights will be expanded. Many economic problems we got into. So we should not allow some oil, fossil fuel control over the economy. So I have suggested energy independence. That means we go out of the fossil fuel. Fossil fuel will not be available. It's not a renewable. God taking what the energy forum says, it will be out in 60 years time. So that's why I said energy independence with solar power. Solar power, high efficiency solar cell, and the nuclear power using a thorium-based nuclear reactor because thorium is not abundant. And third one, biofuel. This mix I have given to the dish. And I hope it takes time. I want to market yours. Now, final solution toward 2030, what is needed is energy independence. Solar power, wind power, thorium-based nuclear reactor, and biofuel for transportation of sector, ethanol, biodiesel. Water recycling, just now you